You heard that they're protesting in Bangladesh? I'm gonna tell you why, bro. It's crazy. So, they're calling it student protest because it was very much started by students. However, now just your common Joe, regular civilians are also joining in. What the students are protesting is the fact that there are quotas in terms of government jobs. Government jobs in Bangladesh, 30% of them are reserved for Bangladeshi freedom fighters' descendants. The descendants of the people that fought for Bangladesh to have liberation. Again? So the people are protesting because they're like, I don't give a fuck how hardcore your granddad was. Bitch, are you qualified for the job or not? That's a fair ass argument right there. However, the party that's in charge who says, listen, we're reserving 30% for the descendants, they're the same party that fucking fought and got Bangladesh their freedom in the first place. So it's like, mama, damn, talk about two sides of a coin, papa. You remember how I say after a war is a really good time to get independence? Guess who got independence after World War II? India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. However, originally, it was this whole bitch, and England controlled it. Girl, England lost all kind of shit after World War II, and they had to give everybody their fucking land back because they were broke as bitches, so they couldn't really afford to fucking, you know what I'm saying, fight and keep their shit. So they were like, yeah, I guess India, you can be independent now. India-pendant. And, but like, let's draw some circles around these two areas, because India, you are mostly a Hindu population, but these two areas, present-day Pakistan and Bangladesh, are mostly Muslim communities. So, here goes two dividers. And what we're going to have is East Pakistan, India, West Pakistan. What's in between East and West Pakistan? The entire fucking country of India. What? So although the British thought they had it all figured out because they were like, hang on, you're Muslim, everything should be fine. You guys shouldn't have any problem getting along, being, governed by the same thing. Babe, hey, England, if I've learned one thing, it's that I got 5 fingers and they're all different. So, obviously, off top, we have issues. Because, yes, they are both Muslim communities. And by the way, for this, just to make my life make sense, we're calling it Bangladesh and Pakistan, bro. I can't deal with the East and West. It's confused my spirit. Bangladesh, they speak Bengali. Pakistan, they speak Urdu. Bengali, as a culture, as a culture, as a language, etc., does have a lot of Hindu influence. So, okay, East and West Pakistan, Bangladesh, Pakistan. Pakistan says, y'all need to stop speaking Bengali. Urdu is our official language, that and English. Your language is too influenced by Hindu, da-da-da-da-da. Bangladesh is like, girl, no. Don't tell us what to do. Like, our culture and our language and shit is very important to us. So, like, obviously, off top, we have issues, okay? Let me, like, breathe and hang on. An important thing to know. Pakistan was more technologically advanced, whatevers. Bangladesh was more, like, very much like an agricultural society and everything. So, although East and West Pakistan were governed by the same shit, a lot of time, Pakistan, they were the ones, like, they had all the fucking government control and everything because they were more advanced. Okay? Hey. So when they said, bitch, you're changing your language, and they were like, no, it was like, you are. It was crazy. So, in the early 70s, there is a election in Pakistan. This election will determine who rules the Pakistans. Okay? Although, for the past couple 10 years, the Pakistan side has very much, they are like stronger in terms of that shit, whatever. During the election that year, a party that was more a Bengali party won. Who was the party? Mamita, the Awami League. The same one as they got today. So, the Awami League, okay, so when they won, Pakistan was like, Like, they, like, basically refused to, the turnover of power. Obviously, a huge, then, situations occurring, and it was called Operation Searchlight. That basically was the start of what was a genocide against the Bangladeshi people, okay? Done at the hands of Pakistan. Bro, it's gonna seem left field, but I swear to God, it comes together. The other day when I was talking about Tricky Dick, Richard Nixon, one of the things I forgot to say is that something that he did during his time in office some people love, some people hate, was establish any kind of relations between the United States and China after World War II. Okay? Because after World War II was the Cold War, aka communism versus capitalism. So the US had no fucking parts. However, it sure would be beneficial to us, the United States, to have at least good diplomatic and domestic relations with China. You know who already was homegirls with China? Pakistan. Okay? So, shit breaks out, right? Between Pakistan and Bangladesh, because Pakistan basically is refusing to the government. Alright, I hope you fuck. So, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. India helps Bangladesh in their fight against Pakistan and for Bengali independence, Bangladesh to be their own independent country. India helps with that. The United Nations has never acknowledged the fucking genocide that happened to the Bangladeshi people in 1971. The UN has not acknowledged it because India came to help Bangladesh. India previously, in that year, 1971, had signed a, like, let's be friends agreement or something with the USSR, with Russia. The UN is not fucking with communism, okay? Now, who helped Pakistan, you ask? The United States of America. Whilst Nixon was in office. Because the reason and the way Tricky Dicky, fucking Richard Nixon, was able to become homegirls with China and able to step his ass onto China, on Chinese land, because he went and visited there in 74. It's fucking mid-70s. We didn't get involved in the conflict, but we armed the shit out of the Pakistani people. Like, the Pakistani army that was shitting on Bangladesh, the US they armed them through Iran and Jordan, armed Pakistan. And then Pakistan basically, like, put in a good word with China and was like, you and America should be friends. And that's how that happened. Amazing. Regardless, the Bangladesh freedom fighters were all members of this Awami League, this league that had just won the election. So, once this huge, the numbers are anywhere from 300,000 Bengali people. It's either 300,000, anywhere from 300,000 to 3 million people were killed in like 8 months. Insane. So with that, obviously there was like a mass exodus. A lot of people escaped and did X, Y, and Z. But some people stayed, fought against the Pakistani army, and did win Bangladesh their independence. These same people, now their descendants, are guaranteed jobs, kind of, to a degree. So it's very fucking interesting, because I have no idea. First of all, that is the most SparkNotes history of all time, as per usual. But, like, damn. So they're protesting the quotas, but the quotas were given to the people that fought for the independence, and, like, I totally get why you fought for the independence. But it's like, well, shit, just because your granddad went hard doesn't mean that you should off top be given great shit. What if you're lame as fuck? And your granddad was cool? Fascinating.